Welcome to
The Cardinal Chirp.
I'm Paris.
And I'm Jesse.
And we're going to be your co-stars on the Cardinal Chirp podcast.
Yep.
So how's your day going this morning, Jesse?
It's going great, Paris. How is yours?
Pretty good. An early morning with CEO class, but glad to be here and glad to get this podcast
How is
started.
CEO?
It's going pretty good, staying busy and touring a lot of businesses so far this year, but it's going pretty good.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to do CEO. I'm in co-op. I work.
That's cool. Where do you work at?
I work at an insurance office.
Okay. Nice to know.
Yep.
So we're kind of going to talk about what the Cardinal Chirp podcast will be about and what you guys will be hearing from me and Jesse. We are your anchors for the podcast. So one thing that we're kind of going to cover on here is just what's going on at North Clay High School. What are the Cardinals up to with sports, with activities? We're going to bring in past Cardinals. And we're going to interview them and kind of get to see where they're at in their life careers and what they're doing now since they've graduated, as well as we're going to bring in staff that are here at North Clay High School, and we're going to talk to them about what they do around the campus. Mm-hmm. So,
one of our very first guests will be our new principal, Miss Newby.
Yes.
The founder of broadcasting class.
Yes, she is. So we will have her on the podcast later on. So we can't wait to do that. We'd like to point out that this is the 75th year of North Clay Schools, and we are so glad to be a part of this and to be starting this on the 75th year. And you'll get to see that kind of be a theme this year.
Yes.
We'll put up some pictures from old baseball teams and different sports and activities that we have from past years.
It has been a big theme this year. Like, even for our baseball team, we've put 75th logo on our hats.
Oh,
and
that's
we've been
cool.
doing it for the gym. We've been doing it all over.
Okay.
It'll be a really big theme.
Yeah, that's really neat. So, kind of to give a little bit of a background here, we are going to be talking about just different things going on within the school, like I said before.
Like sports. Sports will be a big thing. School news, like what's going on, meetings, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then just casual stuff, too. It won't just be what's going on inside the school.
Yeah, which we'll get into some of the cool challenges and things that we're going to have weekly for you guys to tune in. Just so you know, we will be dropping podcasts each week on Tuesday. Yep. That is our drop dates for each week, so you can look forward to seeing those up on YouTube. You can also follow along with us on social media. But to kind of start off here, we're going to go over some news and some sports that's going on. Jesse is an active baseball player here at North Clay.
Yes, I am a baseball player right now. Yep.
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing this next coming week?
The baseball team, we've been playing a lot of games. We actually had 6 games last week. This week is a short week. We have only 3 games. We go to Wayne City, St. Elmo, and Windsor-Straws. And that is a very short week for us at North Clay.
Yeah, you guys have had games like back to back to back. So
yes. We had 6 games in 5 days. It's a real busy schedule.
Yeah, so our junior high teams have just finished up their fall baseball and softball season, so congratulations to them on their successful fall season. The North Clay golf team travels to St. Elmo tonight and will travel to Sullivan on Monday of the next week. North Clay baseball teams, Jesse covered those, so make sure you go out and support your Cardinals if you can go to those away games. Show your spirit and just show them that you appreciate what they're doing and go support them. The high school volleyball team is playing South Central on Thursday night, and the game will start at 5:15. This is the Pink Out game, which I don't know if you guys have ever been to the Pink Out game here at North Clay, but we go all out. I mean, they decorate the whole entire gym.
The whole gym is pink. Everyone goes out. I think the volleyball girls are even making baskets for everyone.
Yes, and they normally sell T-shirts. I don't know if those are still available, but wear your pink that night and come support your Lady Cardinals. So best of luck
and
for all
South
those
Central
teams.
has always been a rival for our school, so it'll be a really good game. A lot of people will go there.
Yes, that is so true. So I actually bumped into Miss Percival, our science teacher, in the hallway the other day, and she let me know that the Red Feather Press is going to be a new newspaper article that they are going to be doing here at North Clay. So you should definitely tune in this week and check out on the North Clay website to see what's coming up there, and just kind of get more news about what's going on at North Clay. So that's pretty cool.
It'll be a good thing because we've never had a newspaper or like news or anything about that. We've always done morning announcements, but it wasn't anything special.
Yeah. So how's your year been going so far,
It's
Jesse?
been going really great. I'm very busy this school year. I have so many online classes. I do co-op. I have sports. I feel like I'm never home.
Okay, yeah. So we're both seniors this year,
Yes.
if you guys didn't know, and I can attest to that too.
Yes.
The dual credit classes definitely keep me busy with homework pretty much all day, but we get to come to fun classes like broadcasting and just get to enjoy doing something we love. So that's always a plus.
Get to talk.
Yeah, we're pretty good at talking. We can talk all day. So that's definitely something we enjoy coming to is broadcasting class. So we're also glad to announce that this year we have a Spanish teacher.
We do have a new Spanish teacher.
Yes, Miss Devin Hilferty, sorry. Yeah, she is as sweet as can be, and I'm enjoying taking her Spanish 1 class. It's definitely hard. I have never tried to learn a foreign language. I've always wanted to learn French because my name's Paris, and I aspire to go to France one day. But I'm definitely, trying to pick it up, but it's definitely something that is out of my comfort zone that I've never tried.
Yeah, I'm very glad I took it freshman year with online and not in person. That would be very bad.
It's definitely broadening my horizon, so I'm enjoying that aspect of it for sure.
We also have 2 other new teachers. We have a new math teacher that teaches freshman and sophomore math. Do you know anything about him? I guess you really don't see him.
I've not talked to him since I don't take any of his classes.
Yeah, right.
I haven't really seen him, but we have new added members to our staff here this year, and everyone's been welcoming and nice. So it's 2023. So artificial intelligence is definitely our future. I actually looked up this article, and I was planning on reading it today, if that's okay with you. So the soft drink giant today launched a limited edition soda created using AI technology. Coca-Cola Y3000 is billed as the first futuristic flavor of co-created with human and artificial intelligence. So, have you ever heard the song that's like, I went to the year 3000 by the Jonas Brothers?
Yes.
That's all I could think of whenever I heard of this.
Yeah,
and
me
I was
too.
like, we got to add that in there because I don't know if you knew this, but the Jonas Brothers are on tour apparently. I haven't gone. Yeah. I have some friends that went, and I'm like, that is so cool. Like, that's bringing back childhood. Like, what's that summer camp movie?
Camp Rock. I
Camp
love
Rock.
that movie.
That's
how I
movie.
got introduced to the Jonas Brothers.
The Jonas Brothers. Yeah, I feel like that's where everyone knows them from. And so it was, I don't know, I made that connection, and I just thought it would be really cool to bring that up on here. So definitely go look for the Y3000 Coke at your local Casey's or gas station, and definitely pick it up and give it a try. We should definitely try that next time on the podcast.
I'll try it.
Yeah. They also, Apple came out with they're
iPhone
getting
15.
ready to launch.
iPhone 15 is coming
15.
out.
What kind of phone do you have, Jesse?
Now that you say that, I don't even know what number it is.
Really?
I think it's a 13, but I'm not sure.
I've got mine. I have
What is yours?
the 13 Pro Max.
I don't even have my phone on me.
So it's like the biggest screen you can get. I'm kind of blind. If anyone who knows me knows, I don't have the best vision. And I like to watch TV on my phone, so
See, I don't.
I bet
But
your
see, I'm
son's better.
I'm an iPad kid. I have an iPad, and I use it all the time.
Really?
Yep.
I prefer my MacBook. I'm not so much an iPad.
I have a
kid.
computer, but I don't use it that much. I don't use it
Yeah.
as often.
Yeah, that's okay. So, I would definitely say that.
Yeah. I probably won't get the iPhone 15, but maybe in a while. Maybe
Yeah,
in a while.
I just got a new phone about 2 years ago, so I'm pretty good with
Yeah,
mine
I got
now.
mine last year, and it's been fine. Been working just as good.
Yeah, I did drop mine in water though, so I could have problems later on, but
Freshman year, I did drown mine in my pool.
oh.
Yeah.
Did you have to get a new phone or is it still the one you've
The
been
rice. I actually did that in rice.
The rice. See, that's what I did with mine
Yeah.
whenever I dropped mine in the water and I put it in rice. I didn't tell my mom, so Mom, if you're listening, just scratch that.
You okay, Paris?
Please.
We're
Oh
not
gosh.
cutting that out,
I've
Paris.
actually been dealing with really bad allergies as of lately.
It's gonna be in there.
The coughing has really
Paris, get it together.
It's been really bad, so I apologize for that.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything you're wanting to share today, Jesse?
On this show, we will have many debates, and one of our first debates that we came up with is, what is your favorite subject, and why is it your favorite subject?
Ooh, I can definitely say my favorite subject would be like reading, English. I love composition and analysis. So like anything writing or reading, that's right up my
See,
alley.
that would be my worst subject. I would
Really?
hate that. I'm more of a math guy. I'm good with numbers.
Nope.
I love that. Like, I'd rather do college algebra than composition.
Wow, that's impressive because I'm not great with numbers. So kudos to you, Jesse,
Yeah.
for being good
Mhm.
at that. Next up on the Cardinal Chirp, we are going to have Maya, who is our videoer for our broadcasting class,
Yes.
and she is going to ask us a few questions.
Yeah, I wonder what these questions are.
Yeah, I'm wondering too.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you questions, and I need you guys. It's like, would you rather? I need
Okay.
you guys to answer at the same time, just so our listeners can get to know you too.
Okay.
And see
Okay.
your guys' personalities.
We can do that.
All right. So the first question: Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Like 100%. That is like the only show, like the only TV brand, whatever, that I watch shows
Well, what
on.
makes me like Netflix more is that they make their own shows and movies now.
That too,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah.
I feel like that's their own thing and they get to
Yeah.
use that. A lot of other
And like they started that. Like they're the ones that did that.
yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of other companies just like bring in movies
Yes,
that were
mhm.
already made.
But they make their own also, and they're really good.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like that about Netflix too.
Next question, Maya.
All right. TikTok or Snapchat?
Snapchat,
TikTok.
because that's how I communicate with people.
See, I'm more of like an old school text person. I prefer for people to text me because I don't check my Snapchat, and a lot of people get on to me for that because I don't know. I don't see the purpose in like snapping someone all day with like no messages. Like I like to have legit like talking conversations, hence I love to read. So, definitely messages for that, but then TikTok, like I could sit and watch videos all day long because you can look at like cooking videos, you can look at like dance videos, like there's so much.
See, I couldn't do that. I could live without TikTok because it wasn't even that interesting to me to begin with.
Okay.
But see, Snapchat, I'm not the one that just sits there and snaps everybody. I only use it to
You
talk
talk.
to. Yeah, I
Okay.
text people.
Well, that's different. So.
Yeah. But yeah, if I was just sitting there snapping people, it'd be TikTok.
Yeah.
All right. Always hot or always cold?
I'm always cold.
Cold.
Okay.
Cold.
Yeah, I have a jacket I brought today, and I'm probably going to change into a hoodie later because I'm always cold. Like, I had goosebumps earlier. It was a pretty cool morning out
Yes,
today.
it was cold this morning.
So, definitely I always have a hoodie, and I like hot drinks. Like, I love hot cocoa. I love coffee.
I love coffee. I have coffee
Coffee's-
about every morning.
Coffee's good for the soul. I believe that.
All right. The next question is: Would you rather watch American Idol or American Ninja Warrior?
American Idol.
American Ninja Warrior.
No.
I really think it's
American
cool to
Idol.
watch people's like physical capabilities to like pull themselves up on like all of those obstacles.
And see, I think it's cool to watch them sing and try to
Okay.
impress 3 judges.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes those are funny. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it gives you like a thrill of like, are they going to fall and slip into the water or are they like going to totally make it through?
Well, it also gives you a thrill on American Idol to see if they're going to pass or you're just going to get some terrible guy that can't sing up there.
Oh, that's a fair point. I don't think they always do background checks to make sure they can sing.
Yeah, I think they need to do that more.
I do too.
Would you rather be prom queen and king or valedictorian?
Valedictorian.
Prom king and queen.
Okay.
I would rather be a prom king than be valedictorian.
Okay, why is that?
Because I do not want to give a speech on graduation day. I do not want to give a speech.
Really? You're pretty good at talking. I think you could do it.
I am, but not in like a huge crowd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not in like you're standing at a podium and everyone's staring at you kind of way.
Everyone's staring at you silent. That's not going to be good. But I can talk in the crowd easily.
Okay. See, I enjoy speaking in front of people and like giving speeches in front of crowds. That doesn't scare me one bit. So I would enjoy that. I also really care about my grades, and so that would be a huge accomplishment, I feel like, for me. Like if I could do that and then be able to speak about that and just encourage our students as they go off into their careers.
But see, also, I think, like, being prom king, you'll be remembered more being a prom king than being a valedictorian. So, like, prom next year, you're going to go back and give up your crown. Valedictorian, you're done after
I think
senior
it's
year.
a pretty good thing to put on your college applications.
That is true, but not everyone goes to college either.
I'm planning on college, so.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Don't know yet.
All right, would you guys rather eat at home or eat out?
Eat at home.
Eat out.
I am a good chef.
Really?
I make food. I make food.
What's your favorite thing to make, Jesse?
Probably like chicken Alfredo, like spaghetti. I love spaghetti.
Pasta is the best,
Pasta's really
hands
good.
down. See, I would like go out to like Olive Garden or something if I was going out to eat,
Well,
because
we don't have Olive Garden around here.
It's okay. I can move
We
somewhere
wish,
where
we
they
wish.
do.
We wish, yeah.
I don't know. I like to go out to dinner.
I do too, but I'd definitely rather have a good home cooked meal. Like my favorite
Okay.
place to eat is Cracker Barrel. That's that.
But that's like a home cooked
Exactly,
meal place. It's a
exactly,
good place
exactly,
though. Their dumplings
exactly.
are good. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good point.
Would you guys rather read a newspaper or a magazine?
I'd rather read the newspaper. I like reading the newspaper.
I was going to say magazine because after taking the adult living class I took last year with Miss Kimmer, who was also our FCCLA teacher, we got to do this project where we cut out all of these cool words out of magazines. And growing up, my grandma would always give me magazines. And so I really enjoy like reading through and like seeing like supermodels and stuff like that. I think it's like really encouraging.
See, I like that, but I like how the newspaper is just stuff around here. Like that.
Yeah, you get to read about
yeah.
baseball and
Yeah,
the
see, like
activities.
the sports section's my favorite section.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I do think that's really cool that our community is so tight knit, and they're really good at sharing the success that our students have and the kids in our
Yes,
community. So
yes.
that's really neat.
All right, Friday night or Saturday night?
Friday night.
Saturday night.
Really?
Yes, Saturday night.
See, I don't like to stay out late on Saturday nights because I normally get up early and go to church.
Well, so do I. Yeah.
See, but I'm not like a morning person after I've been out late.
I am a morning person.
Oh, wow.
I love
so
waking
that's
up early.
perfect for you. I saw you at church last
Yes,
weekend, actually.
yes,
so
I've been going there. I saw Paris.
Yeah.
Many North Clay students there.
yeah.
Would you rather listen or watch a podcast?
It matters. It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm gonna sit there and just do the podcast, I'd watch it. But if I'm gonna be like working out in the car, just doing something like that, obviously listen.
I say listen. I really enjoy like listening and then taking notes. That's probably my favorite thing to do. I like to turn podcasts on when I'm driving in the car and I have a long drive home and I can just have something to laugh about or to take information from and learn from. So I would definitely say listening
I say
over
listen.
watching.
Listen more too.
Okay.
All right, that's all I have for you guys.
Thanks,
Okay.
Maya.
Thank you, Maya.
And thanks for listening, guys. This is the end of our first episode. I thought it went pretty well.
Real quick, before we close, I want to say we are going to start something called the Cardinal Challenge, which is where we are challenging you guys here at North Clay to
Yes.
do something each week that might be out of your comfort zone. So this week, your Cardinal Challenge is to follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at the.cardinal.chirp. So you can find us on our socials there.
Mhm.
We would really love your support, and we'd love to see you guys on the next Tuesday when we drop our next video.
Yes.
So,
And next Tuesday we'll be interviewing Mrs. Newby, our principal.
yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, so we want to thank you guys for tuning in and listening to us and for joining us with our first ever podcast here on the Cardinal Chirp.